Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live.
Good morning, everyone. Why did I put lipstick on? I'll get my charger. All right. You ready? Good morning, everyone. How are you today? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Wait, I don't think it should. Oh, wait. I just check on my phone to see if you guys can hear me. Oh, wait, my neighbor. Hold on. Hey, John. Oh, child. My neighbor gets my soup with me since my car is out of commission. But when his car was out of commission, I did the same thing for him, and he didn't know when he was getting his car back at all. So when I got my car out of commission, I get soup every morning. I get soup for myself, soup for my neighbor, and soup for my boss. And then I would run down to give my boss the soup, which is how I wound up coming on late every day because I was going like out my way to give my boss her soup. And so that's why you see me coming on at 9 o'clock. Today, that's not the reason at all. So, oh my God, it's hot now. Hold on. Oh, how's everyone doing today? Let me see. How's everyone doing? Okay, let's go back and say good morning to everyone. Good morning, Lisa. How are you? Good morning. And good health. Cocktails and Chanel. That's where I get my. Damn it. That's where I get my news. Good morning. This is where I get my news. I know. I know. Mhm. Good morning. Many blessings to all. 504. Good morning. Good morning, Tracy and Jet. Carmela, Ali, where have you been? Good morning. Lawanda, how do I get in contact with you? Lamar wants to talk to you. Good morning and good health, Tracy and the Misfits. How do I get in contact with you, sweetie? Steven, hi Steven, how are you? By the way, I have some of these to give away too. These heart things. I have some of these to give away if anybody wants it. If you want it, you can have it. But please subscribe to my other channel. And you do know I'm keeping both channels. It's not an either or situation. It's an and situation. Don't leave one to go to the other one. All right. New comments. Yolanda, good morning and good health, Yolanda. I love that picture on the beach. That looks like St. Croix. Chantel, good morning, Tracy and family. I got a call from her yesterday. I don't know why. It was late at night. I'm thinking, ma'am, you should be in bed. You really should be. And she goes, if you're not, just stop by. But I went to work to do bingo yesterday. So by the time I got home, she was already sleeping. I don't know why she wants me to stop by, but she's around. And the other day, she took me to this uh, flea marketplace. It's kind of like a flea marketplace. And I got some really good containers for my herbs. She's still around. So, Yolanda! Oh my God! I will tell Lamar you will email him today. That is the best. Because I was like, Yolanda said something about like doing something with you. And he was like, give me her information. And I was like, I can't, because I checked Lawanda, and there's like not one video I could have sent a message. It was a video of other things, but not send a message directly to a video that, Lawanda has posted. I was like, Lamar, just check out the video where you came on. And I don't even remember which video. Okay. And are you Yolanda in group? Or is that a different Yolanda? Because I don't have your last name. I don't have anybody's last name in group. I tend not to keep last names. That's stupid, right? Nah. I have several Yolandas, by the way. Because I've been doing this for years, right? Hold on. Hold on. Again, I was going to try not to bring up Jada today, right? I was like, you are off of Jada. Just get off of her, right? And we brought up Jada last night on Lamar and Tracy's show. And then we railed her. We're like, Jada, Jada, right? And last night I vowed, I was like, unless she does something completely crazy again, which she will, I have to get off her. Like, she's giving me anxiety. Yes, no, girl, you changed your picture. Oh my God, you are hilarious. She goes, I'm Yolanda Gordon, aka Yolanda TJE Model, aka New Identity Model LLC, aka To Be Extra Yolanda. Got it. Wait, weren't you supposed to tell us what movies you're in so we could watch it on Tubi? I was watching Tubi with my boss the whole vacation. Tubi is hilarious. They're telenovelas. Tubi movies are telenovelas. They are drama. I mean, but I was riveted. I was like, why she do that? Why she do that to my boss? Like, the whole. I know, pick a name. Yes, I got it. Hi, Jada. Good morning. Okay, so I'll tell Lamar you will email him today. Oh my God, Tracy. Okay, so did you hear me answer you about Miss Daisy? Or sometimes I call her Miss Ma'am, but now there's a new lady I call Miss Ma'am. I got two people that call him this man, a black one and a white one. I am not racist. Like my grandson wants to. I don't think you're racist, but my friends, they would think you're racist. Get out of here, Ezra. I'm not racist. All right. But I will tell you something with Ezra. Like, I think he's having a 9-year-old identity crisis because he can make these characters on his Nintendo Switch, right? You can make these characters. And the first characters that he has shown me were not of his coloring. And I didn't say anything, right? I would just say, he's like, Dory, pick a character. And I would be like, oh, anything, you know me, Ezra, anything black, anything brown. And he goes, yeah, I forgot. You love black people. Like, why do you keep saying that? You're chocolate as fuck, right? But I can't say that to him, right? So I go, yeah, Ezra, you know me, right? So for the past couple of weeks, I've been choosing, darker characters. And he has tried. He's like, well, do you like this one? Do you like this one? And I go, no, no, no. Give me shadow. Give me shadow, right? So that he knows, right? And then something happened because I watch what he's watching on TV. And he was watching some stupid Disney show. And I said, where are the black characters? And he turns around and he goes, they're there. And then he showed me another series where they were like more mature and had Asian characters, black characters. I was like, exactly, right? And last Sunday, he created a chocolate Ezra. He doesn't tell me, right? He's just playing on the phone, either talking to me about nothing or talking to me about something. I don't know. And then he goes, Dory, look. And I was like, chocolate Ezra, chocolate Ezra, chocolate. Yeah. No, he's not going to go to school and have an identity crisis wanting to be anything other than black. By the way, did anybody see the movie? What's the most recent Disney movie that's out right now? Paw Patrol. Have you guys seen Paw Patrol yet? Has anybody seen Paw Patrol? I mean, maybe this isn't my group of people that would watch Paw Patrol, but don't go see Paw Patrol. I'm sure they made their money already. But Paw Patrol has these little doggies. And my grandson grew up on Paw Patrol, so I understand the love for Paw Patrol. The only black character was Taraji Benson, and she came out like a villain. That's what I mean by subtle racism. She came out like a villain. Is that Marvel, Paw Patrol? Is it Disney? I was disgusted, and I couldn't say anything because I was around two other grandkids, my boss's grandkids, and I couldn't say anything. I was like, this movie sucks. I couldn't say anything. If that had been me and Ezra, and I saw that, I would have walked out. Ezra can watch the movie when it comes on TV. I would have walked out. I would have made a stink with my grandson. I'd be like, why the black person got to be a villain? Why the black person got to be a bad guy? I'd be like, Ezra, I can't sit here and watch this. Now, we can go sneak into another movie. because I'm not wasting my money, or we can go home. We can go have pizza. That's what I would have done. And it's so subtle that the racism still occurs. And we're going to movie theaters, ignoring it, ignoring the fact that the black person was a villain. And I couldn't tell my boss, it was the beginning of my vacation. So I couldn't tell my boss, I couldn't tell her, like, because the grandkids were there. And I didn't want them to like I don't want to change her grandkids. Like, I'm weird, right? But I'm gonna tell you something right now. Right now. Whoever made Paw Patrol, you suck. And it's our job. Why are black people going to watch movies like that? It is our job to make a stink. Say something. Oh, there you go. Say something anyway, so that the next time they don't pull this shit. Really? They're hateful on TikTok? What kind of TikTok is she watching? I mean, I actually don't do TikTok myself, so God knows what's on TikTok. I don't watch TikTok. Thumbs down. All right, let me fix this so you guys could see. Why is this all different? Her book. Meanwhile, Will Smith made a statement about not supporting. Let me find it, because I'm telling you, I told y'all before. This is a whole predicted it. I said Will is in on this with his wife. This book. They need money. Oh, I said it last night. Thank God I did say it. So he goes, when you've been with someone for more than half of your life, he wrote, a sort of emotional blindness sets in, and you can all too easily lose your sensitivity to their nuances and subtle beauties. Well, you're so poetic justice. He says he's exhausted with trying. And Jada goes, I just needed people to know, okay? I did not cheat on Will. It was at the red table talk when you should have told us you did not. Then I was watching another show with Monique. You know how Monique chimes in, and Monique goes, somebody says, what, it's like a panel of three, and somebody says, what do you think of the controversy that's going around with Will and Jada? And Monique, on her high fucking horse, Monique says, my opinion is that people need to mind their business. And it's like, Jada, nobody opened the door to, Monique, nobody opened the door to Jada and Will's house. We didn't open the door and said, let me in, you people are lying, la da la da da da, boom, boom, boom. She makes it public. And then there was another stupid girl, I don't know who she was, sitting next to her, and she goes, give me a 5, sis. And I'm like, you shut up too. Handle your weight. Both of you. Because we are not just stepping in and invading their privacy. She put a book out. Oh my God, Monique, you're a fucking high horse. Oh, Monique is exhausting. And let me tell you something. People that say that only say it because she knows her husband does shit and it'll come out one day. Right? 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 They got an open fucking marriage too. Right? So you know she's only saying it because there's going to be a scandal from her husband when some woman comes out pregnant. The fuck out of here, Monique. You're a gaslighter. Red pill rhetoric. Oh my God, what is that? Send me something, Jada. Send me something. I did not know that was going on. And because you know what you can do? You know what you can do? You can contact the White House because Biden is looking for a reason to get rid of TikTok. You could send it right to POTUS and let POTUS know this is what TikTok is doing. All right, guys, I got this mic. It's wireless. We are getting our show together. We got the name of the show so far. It's very professional. The people I work with are professional. The only one that's not professional is me. Good luck to them. I feel like I had this before. Okay. I keep meaning to try it on to see if it works. And I could just like... Oh, I know what I could do. Look, I always have something around my neck. All right. I will try it on later. I can't wait to try it. This is for the and then charging? Oh, you have to charge it. Let me charge it right now. Oh, it's a C charger. Oh, but it also comes with its own headphones. Oh, love it. So I have two options. I have the wireless, or I have headphones. Thank you, Katrina. Oh, all right. So we got that. Okay, we will figure it out. This doesn't look like it fit though. This looks like it fits this, which it does. Oh, I see. Oh, okay. All right. I think I'm gonna charge both of them. I don't know what I'm doing. Hi, Veronica. Good morning. I'll save this for later. Are you like me? Are you bad at instructions? It's like I don't want to read. I just want to put it together, and I don't want to have to read. If you make me read, it like makes my nerves bad. I don't want to read anymore. Now that's an internet problem. That's something the internet created. We don't read anymore. I don't want to read anymore. I don't care. I don't think I should have to read anymore. Extra, extra little puffy thing. Okay, so getting back to Jada and Will and the lying couple that they are, liars. And if you watch yesterday's show, I said Will is in on it. These two cannot be trusted at all. Okay, so with that being said, look at them partying. Let me turn this up. Hey man, y'all chick out of Kroger. Welcome. Mix baking soda with cucumber and recover your sight in just 7 days. You will never wear glasses or glasses again. We will start by. My eyes do hurt though. I think I put makeup on my eyes. I put glitter, and I think the glitter got in my eyes and it's like scratched my cornea or something. First of all, these fools, Jalen and Will, live in California. Why is Jalen in a full bubble coat covering his face and has his hair covering his eyes? Sure, you're supporting your mom. You're ashamed of your mom. First thing. First things first. Second thing is, what the hell is Will doing there? You know what Will is doing there? Listen, y'all like to break people up. I'm not a fan of people divorcing. I would never encourage it. Thank God I don't live in that world where I can. Well, wait a second. Wait a second. If someone is abusive in a psychic reading, then I do encourage leaving, right? Because you kind of have to, because that's domestic violence language, right? Domestic violence language is to get the woman to wake up. and stop believing that the man is her God. And the only way you can do that is to get them to understand that they are safer not being in the house. That's domestic violence language. So when I get a client that's in a domestic violence situation, potential or real, right? But the potential with domestic violence is to subtly show the violence. But in the readings, the violence shows up as already happening, right? So I'm always like, they hit you. And the person will be like, no. I said, but this person has violent tendencies. And they will say, yes. I said, tell me what they do. And they're like, oh, he'll punch the wall, but I'm standing right there. I said, oh, that is the beginning of violence. And he will eventually punch you in the face, right? Okay, that's not what we're talking about. When I say I don't encourage people to leave, I don't encourage people to leave unless there's a DV situation going on, right? Y'all do. I don't. Everybody, why did I will leave? And why? Listen, would you like somebody to say that in your marriage? You wouldn't like anyone to say that in your marriage. So don't encourage it in somebody else's marriage, especially a celebrity's marriage. So I don't think I said that I want them to separate. I think I said, especially last night, that they kind of have to separate because his career is being ruined, right? This is bullshit. This is bullshit. Now, it's not bullshit because Will is there. It's bullshit because Will is in on it. That's why it's bullshit. Soul sister, where have you been? Oh, wait. Oh, you're both people, soul sister. Where have you been? He's so in on this, guys. He's in on it. And they live in California. Now, maybe they live in Northern California. I don't know. I just don't think it's cold anywhere in California yet. All right. All right. I am over these people. These people make me sick to my stomach. Aww. Nia Long's birthday. Aww. I didn't know she was a Libra. Yes, she's a Libra too. All right. And I actually, Iana Van Sant, I don't want to hear what she has to say. It has something to do with what's wrong with women proposing to men. And she goes, let's talk about it. I don't know what she's doing. I don't know what she wants to talk about. I do want to say to every woman out there, do not propose to your man. Do not. You can have conversations about marriage. You can decide on anything. And a third, do not propose to your man. Do not. If he don't have the guts to propose to you, you should really question why this needs to be a relationship. And Ayana still might come from a trauma place. When I don't know what she's saying, but if she says anything other than please do not do it. Like, what are you on, some Tyler Perry shit? Do not propose to your man. It's embarrassing if he says no. Do you really want that embarrassment? So, or if you propose, you have to be like, do you want to get married? If he says yes, then go to the courthouse. But don't think that it's okay to propose to your man. Please don't. I don't know what Ayana has to say, but a lot of these celebrities are really fucking women up with their bullshit. And I'm not down for it. That's how the generation dresses in hoodies when it's not cold. Um, um, I must be missing something. Tracy, I sent the video on Facebook. What video? Yeah, it's 90 degrees. It's 90 degrees in SoCal. Didn't you tell me it was 105 the other day, Sheena? Granddaughter was born. That cute little baby that I've seen. She was just born. I've been assisting my daughter. Oh, congratulations. That cute little baby I saw on Facebook. Congratulations, grandmommy. Is this your first? I think you're younger than me. Is this your first? Let me know. Happy grandbaby. Oh. Oh, it's called the Red Pill video on TikTok. All right, I'll check it out. I can't tolerate stuff like that. I don't know what's going on, but I think Black women have been through so much. And I don't know what TikTok is doing, but we've been through so much. I've been missing something too, because why do these kids wear full on hoodies in 110-degree weather? Bunch of weirdos. Can somebody talk to one of these kids and help educate us, please? I need education, and I'm willing to listen. So, yesterday, I put Suzanne Summers on my front page. Never talked about her. We did talk about her last night on Lamar and Tracy, live with Lamar and Tracy. By the way, guys, feel comfortable coming on. I just got the wind knocked out of me. I was about to say something, and the wind got knocked completely out of me. All right. Jada, you making that shit up. Jada's lying. She said, I saw a teenager with a hoodie and a jean jacket. So I watched something very interesting on TikTok. Somebody sent me something on TikTok. Let me see my phone, if I can find it again. Very interesting. And the only comment I have about what was told, and the only clarification I need, and I don't want to get into it, but it was something about, I don't want to get into it. You know what? Never mind. I don't want to get into it. It's getting deeper than it needs to get. I will agree with one part of it. I will agree with one part of it. Very much like the Ukraine, black folks don't get in this. That's the only part I will agree with. Don't get in it on one end, don't get in it on another end, because you still don't get reparations for all the hell that we went through, like in Natchez, Georgia, as an example, like Lake Lanier, as an example, like Central Park, Seneca Village, as an example. So, black folks, unless you understand your own history and understand genocide as a mode of getting rid of people, and unless you stay focused on your own culture, I would have to say, stay out of it. I also want to include the gays, whether you're Jewish, lesbian, gender cis, A plus, I don't care. Y'all were being genocide with AIDS. So, and that shit almost worked. Okay? That was a cousin to AIDS because they put that in the system. Oh, yeah. Let's not forget. So I would say stay out of this in terms of having sympathy, but I will still say step in it for support of freedom. But I just happen to notice that if blacks are asking for freedom, where's the other cultures? Right. We can't stop someone else's genocide. Why ours is still happening? That's my point. Exactly. So, oh, good morning, Tracy. Good morning, Catchy. No, that's exactly my point. So, I would say to participate for the act of stopping genocide, but knowing that that's what you're participating in, right? Not the sympathy pictures for Israel, because you guys have not been witnessing enough, because there has been pictures in the last couple of years coming out of Palestine where the Israeli government are being bullies and torturing and killing their journalists. Like, it's crazy. Yes, everyone is anti-black. Everyone is anti-black. Seriously. But if we aren't for us and educated by us, then are we on the same pages? That's why CRT doesn't bother me. If they want to take CRT out the schools, I would say fight for it regardless, but let's not make such a big deal, because CRT can be taught in the homes. Somebody can set up a whole online system where people can tap in and get educated by a black educator, right? There's a way that we can take care of ourselves regardless. There is a way if we wanted to. So, I mean, I have other issues, because if we exercise our power, our financial power, then they would start listening to us. Well, we don't exercise our financial power. I've been telling people forever to boycott the NFL since Kaepernick. Black men don't want to exercise their power against the NFL, and you could shut the NFL down. The black culture can shut the NFL down. So if we don't have enough in our system to take care of our own here. And I'm not blaming anyone. I'm saying we have to collectively decide that we are no longer, if they're not going to give us reparations, if they're not going to listen to us, if they're still going to kill our kids and our black men just for driving, right? If our women are just going to go disappearing in Ohio, right? Collectively, we've got to do something better. And participating in any sympathy for the Ukraine war, or participating in any sympathy for Israel, who are the bullies, like, I don't have the energy for that. I have the energy for me and my color and my culture. That's what I have the energy for. And I lose a lot of people as subscribers and followers because of my rhetoric. Notice, like, you guys don't know. I lose a lot of people before my rhetoric. You don't see me stopping. I still say what I want to say. Like Ezra said, I wouldn't call you racist, but my friends will. I was like, okay, I'm okay with that. And you could leave. All of you could leave. But I just don't want to have, like, time and time and time again, oh, poor Israel. Like, Israel is the bullies. And you're right. I can't say Palestinians specifically, but there have been the cultures, others in that Mediterranean area, like Greeks refuse to believe that they're black, refuse to believe it. They black as shit. They have still yet to announce fully that Cleopatra was black. They walking around with woollier hair than I am. I'm just saying. But you want me to come visit your country in the continent of Africa? Like, make it make sense. Let me see what you guys are saying. Hi, Colton. Oh, look at you, Jade. I love teaching Black history. I'll make a YouTube. Girl, make a YouTube channel. We will watch. We need to fight for a hate crime law for Black people. Asians just got one by Biden. Don't even get me started. I talked about it. But Biden wants our vote. We also need a law for missing Black women and girls, like an Amber Alert or something. Yeah, Gavin Newsom just did something. What did Gavin Newsom just do? Isn't it like a 504 law? He's trying to run for president, by the way. To be real, one can't speak on Judaism without connecting it to Africa. To be real, the Middle East didn't exist. To be real, it was literally carved out of Africa. To be real, thank you. Greeks stole all the history from Kemet, Egypt. Really? Good morning, Bree. Gavin Newsom just did something. New law in Cali. I don't know if it's for women or black women. Something new just came out. Oh, Gavin Newsom has signed a new law that will help officials track down missing black women and children. Now, I didn't even know this was a problem in Cali, but you got to pass a law, it's a problem. It's called the Ebony Alert. It was created 6 days ago. I think Gavin Newsom is applying for presidency. I don't think he's going to do it this year, although we could really use him. I think he's going to do it in 4 years. Thank you. Thank you, Soul Sister. Exactly. Yes. Now, if you understand the diaspora and Ifa or Yoruba, and you get that training, you get a very healthy history of how the world got started. And they don't want you to know this information. So that's the sad part. I think once I started taking these classes, particularly with my good friend Ifa Sheye, and I started realizing how much of this history was twisted and who the chosen people are. Because the difference between one chosen group over another chosen group is that one documented. And the minute you document, you win. And the documentation wasn't in present time. Documentation was hundreds of years later. Well, no, I think we do need the Ebony Law. It's just like the Megan Law came through, and then is the Megan Law for children, right? Like missing persons had a blanket statement, and at one time they didn't have to look for somebody for 48 hours. So even if a 5-year-old went missing, they still had to stick within the 48 hours because that was the rules. There was something like that, right? And so the Megan's Law came through so that if a child went missing, you would look for the child immediately and differently, right? You would put a lot of energy into that. I think because so many blacks are missing, that there's less concern when they go missing. So it must be something going on in California where I can't say this because I'm not confident, but if I were to think stringently on why a law would have to come through, that there are components that weren't being met under the missing person guidelines, like that regular components under the guidelines of a missing person were not being met with black people. So when you get to document what's missing, then you have, I'm not saying you have to, but they did. They created a new law because there must be something very specific with black people that under the regular law does not get adhered to, like nobody's listening. So when you start talking about it and documenting, and then you realize that the law itself is not racially balanced, then you have to create something to understand that a missing Black person comes out different than others. That's all I could think of. Oh, here we go. Thanks, Sheena. If they wouldn't report Black kids as runaways or give attention to white kids, Newsom wouldn't need to set up a separate alert. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Yes, I would vote for him. I kind of would vote for him too. But I'm, biased, right? I lived in California and I saw this man do no wrong. The authorities have a slower response to missing Black kids. And so if they don't have a checklist and you don't check off the list, right, then every authority is going by their own, sometimes I think by their own personal responses, right? So if someone just doesn't like Blacks and they're in law enforcement and they get that missing call, they're going to be like, whatever, probably ran away. Like, I know I wouldn't want to hear that. And then I wouldn't want to hear that a same kid ran away and they pulled out all the stops. And that's what I think is happening, seriously. So, I mean, I'm not there to fully understand the politics behind it when I used to be so into the politics, but thank you guys. No, I get you. But I think what everybody is saying is that it's not. That's what I'm saying. It's not. So that's why a law was created, because it's not the same. I don't know. I don't think we should stand on so strongly on like the whys. Like, I think it's okay to say, oh, thank you, Gavin Newsom, for recognizing that Blacks need more support. Because we are disappearing in droves, guys. You know why? Because it's not sex trafficking. It is not sex trafficking. They use sex trafficking to downplay it. They're taking our DNA, our skin, they're taking our uterus, they're taking our eggs. These people are being murdered. So it's not sex trafficking. It's bigger than that. They're always taking our stuff and trying to recreate what we have. They hate us, but they don't understand why we have what we have in our bodies. This is a true story. So it's not sex trafficking. It's literally these people. Women are missing in South Africa. The women that live there in South Africa are missing constantly because nobody goes after them. Nobody makes the government identify that there's a whole problem in South Africa. Stealing organs, stealing DNA. Yeah. Good point. Gabby Patino had every news channel worldwide searching and reporting on her. There are Black girls who are still missing and not a segment has been done for them on the news. Yeah, that's the point of the Ebony alert. It can't be the same. It's been the same, and they don't respond very well when it's Black people. So we need help. I'll take it, and end the story. And they're taking our organs and experimenting on us. There are labs. There is a lab in the town my son lives in. And I was like, what's that? And it's one of those quiet labs. It's one of those buildings where it just doesn't say anything, It's just, but it's weird, right? There's a place here on St. Croix, which is like, what's that? It's like this place that's hidden. You kind of have to pass it, which is ironic, to get to the farthest east point of America. But there's this thing that you pass, and I'm like, what's that? And everybody's like, oh, it's just, satellite. And I was like, no, no, there's something else. And when you go past it, your phone doesn't work. There are labs in your face. In your face. There are buildings in New York City that look like apartment buildings that are really labs. True story. And they're doing some shit. They're doing a lot of experimental shit. And our people go missing every day so they could do it. And if you notice, they take them young. Why? Because the eggs are there. The eggs are young. The womb is young. I mean, just think Henrietta Lacks. If you can't think of anything else, think of Henrietta Lacks. I mean, it's crazy. Well, no, Kat, no, no. That's a black way of thinking, and I don't want you to think that. That's what white people say about us. White people do crazy things too, all day, every day, right? No, just because one person like Carly, made a spectacle, that's not all blacks. No, don't believe that. You got to look at white culture. They do crazy shit too. No, it's not fair to take Carly as the one example for all black people. That's what white people like to say. Fuck that. Carly can do whatever she wants. She's not the first person to create a hoax. Period. But she's not the example that we shouldn't follow up because of a Carly Russell. No, what they did with Carly Russell, they should have done with Carly Russell. And because they did their job, we found out it was a hoax. See the difference? Because they put the energy. However, let's be really, really clear about something. If Carly Russell had said she saw a black baby on the highway, would there be attention? Thank you, John Tell. See, John Tell be knowing. John Tell be knowing. What? From Nantucket, abnormal animals and bodies have washed up. That doesn't surprise me. There's a book by, I can't think of the name of the book. Patterson. It might have been Patterson. Where he tells his story about birds and humans and how they kept combining human embryos with bird. It's weird. It's the last book I read by him. The sad part about this book is that I believe it. I think it was based on true story, but it was fiction. Sherry Papini, I didn't hear about her. Sherry Papini did the same thing as Carly. She's white, I'm assuming. Sherry. What? Sherry Papini, a woman who faked 2016 kidnapping, pleads guilty to mail fraud and making false statements. Did she go to jail for a year? Oh, Northern California woman accused of faking her own kidnapping pleaded guilty. And that's exactly my point. So we are not going to call Carly Russell out. We as black people, no, we still have to defend Carly Russell because she's not the first to create a scandal. But whatever happened with Carly Russell does not mean that they should not be looking for us. You better be looking for us, and you better be looking for us the same way. But they don't, which is why Gavin Newsom created the Ebony Law. Oh, who went to jail? This Papini girl? The white culture does even worse things. It's just not talked about. Tell me about it. Guys, if y'all just spend some time watching Dateline, watching 2020, watching 48 Hours, all they do is white culture. It's very rare that they do black culture. They only do white culture. The shit that they do in that culture will blow you away. And so when we want to put our people down, no, we're not doing that. Oh, they put Papini away in jail? Good. They got tunnels all over downtown LA? Mm-mm. Yes. And I think that's the point. If Gabby Petito, the whole world stopped. I mean, unfortunately, my God, the woman wound up dead by the hands of her boyfriend. And white culture, just let's talk about that and the hierarchy of the male system. It was reported that this man was hurting this. It was reported. And they let the white man, the police, let the white man talk himself out of not being detained and separated and asking the girl, do you need help? Like the police made thousands of mistakes there. Because now we're talking about white culture, white male, white woman. That woman wound up dead because of the police, because they prefer to listen to white males. I mean, how did we get on this? We got on this because the Ebony Law is in effect in California, and thank you. And yes, I would vote for you for presidency when you decide to run. Gabby was a woman. She wasn't part of the boys club. I know. Oh my God. I'm exhausted. There's an entire city under the Colorado airport. Oh my God. I'm exhausted. Which is scary. So, New York City has a whole underground system. LA has tunnels. Colorado has something under the airport. Like, oh my God. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Colorado. You're getting a bad rap here. It's exhausting. All right. The 5 things you need to know for October 17th: Israel House Speaker presidential race, immigration, and India. India's in this somehow, which India's changing its name to Bharat or something like that. I actually like that name. All right, Israel. All right, House Speaker. All right, presidential race. Maybe I can talk about this. New campaign finance reports for the 2024 Republican presidential candidates reveal. Let me see something. All right. I wish you guys were here. My job is having my job is having a lingerie party for Halloween. Oh, I said I was going to dress up as Playboy Bunny anyway, but no, no, that's not lingerie. But I can look pretty sexy if I want to. Atlanta also has Washington, D.C. See, you guys are mentioning things that is scary. You guys are mentioning things that are scary. So there's a subculture in all the big cities, but then, some of the other wide open spaces, there's some subcultures going on there too. All right. I'm tired. Uh, okay. President your age. Um, all right. I don't feel like talking about that either. Immigration. I can't talk about this either. I'm just not doing it. There's so much. If y'all want to read, it's the five things, CNN, the five things. There's just so many things I'm not talking about today. India. India is having a problem with the LGBTQ community, and they were a little short of legalizing same sex marriage. Y'all better get over yourselves. All right, let me um, let me show you what we're doing for Halloween. Tracy, save. I, Whether our views are a little diverse, even in our culture, even amongst us spiritually, I just want to say that I think it's healthy for us to talk. And so I don't want to be deterred from talking. I don't want anybody to stop me from spitting my views. I don't want the inability to have a healthy dialogue. Um, and, from now on, I think I should post a link. That way, if you guys want to come on and spit your views, maybe that would be better sometimes rather than just me talking. Um, like Sherelle World does. By the way, guys, why did Sherelle stop that? Why doesn't Sherelle bring people on anymore? Has anybody else noticed? Say it loud, Tracy. Let's put it on the table. Thank you. And I want to put it on the table because I know white folks don't like what I have to say, but sucks to be you. Like, I know white folks don't like what I have to say because they're constantly like leaving me. And I'm okay with that. Like, you don't have to listen to me. So leave. But in the same breath, black folks should join more, right? So every one white folks that leave, I should get five black folks. Um, and every time you leave, what you're saying to me is that you really don't care about black people. That's what you're really saying. Because all I'm saying in this 2023 era that I'm in is that I have a right to speak. I'm not putting you down as a culture. I'm saying I have a right to speak, and the comparisons are off balance. And you should want to hear it. So if you don't want to hear it, who's the racist? Because I've had to support you all my life. I went to white schools. I know how you act. I know what you do. I met all the Karens before they were labeled. So no, you don't get to dismiss me because you want to leave. Leave. But sucks to be you, because the best thing you could do is stay and listen to my pain. That's the best you can do. You can sit in it with me. Well, I'm not. They're not going to call me a name either. You're not going to make me a villain. Not with all these Karens. No, I don't believe that, Jada. You don't. I know what you're saying, but let's not use languages like that. You don't get to make me an angry black woman or a villain anymore. Nope. Nope. Not with the crazy Karens at Subways. No. Mm-mm. Yes, I honestly feel that white people that know the truth, they won't leave. In fact, they will help you to spit the truth if they don't know even more. I believe that. I wholeheartedly believe that. Hmm. Oh, you stopped watching Sherelle's Row? Oh, yeah, her vibe is kind of off. I would agree. But she used to have a whole panel of people. Does anybody know what happened? And now she doesn't have a whole panel of people. And I'm like, what happened? Maybe it's for legalities. I don't know. I don't know. I do like when her husband, he had his own show for a while, but I think she got a little jealous and stopped him from doing his show. I think he was camaraderie with too many people, too many of her people. Hmm. Yep, I think so. Hmm. And one day he took over her show and he made it so much fun and so vibrant. And I think she just has him in a chokehold. I'm not complaining about her. I actually do like her show. Um, I think her views are a little one-sided, but I do like her show. But I liked it better when she would give her opinion and her husband would play around with all his gadgets and then she would bring the panel on. Now I'm not liking it so much because I just feel, I don't know, maybe I shouldn't be talking about Sherelle, but fuck it. That's my fucking job, Sherelle. I feel like your husband is bored. I feel like he's bored, and I feel like you should give him his show back. And I think he should soar. I think he should be as goofy as he wants to be. He's a refreshing component to YouTube and says the same thing. And his views are not the same as Sherelle's. And she don't like it when he doesn't agree with her. She doesn't know that she doesn't like it, though. In any case, I'm just saying. Yes, yes, it's healthy to discuss our issues. We have been forced into silence since we got here. So true. So true. Thank you, Tracy. You're welcome. Why are the Karens so angry? Because they're dying, like emotionally, spiritually, right? If you go back to slavery and they had this power over us, like how dare a woman say to another culture, let me use your titties for my child? Let me keep my breasts subtle and perky, and let me use your titties Imagine the power in that. My baby's hungry. Feed him. No, me personally, another woman's titties could never touch my baby. But if you use it in a form of power and degradation, you don't care. So the men had their power and the women had their power. And that titty sucking bullshit was power. They didn't cook. They didn't cook. That's why to this day they can't cook. So now we're saying, be like us. We've had to do this. We've had to do that. You took our men away. Be like us. Right? I mean, women lost their minds when their men were sleeping with their secretaries and leaving the wives. They lost their mind. You have no idea. I was there. They lost their motherfucking minds. They couldn't understand it. And yet we've had hundreds of years of that bullshit that was created by them. Yeah. Too many people are flocking to who's his show? I'm getting a little confused now. You're definitely entitled to your freedom of speech, and I exercise it every day. YouTube knows. Let them leave if they choose. We are still here. Thank you, 504. The truth hurts. It does hurt. But hey, we live in our truths every day. The truth hurts. And freedom for Palestinians, that hurts. Nobody wants me to talk about the freedom of Palestinians. Now, is there a whole history of Mediterranean people that don't like black people? Don't get me started. Don't get me started. This is the truth, right? And by the way, you know, the original people are the Ethiopians. I'm just saying, I'm just going to drop that bomb. And they tried to kill the Ethiopians. If you really want to talk Israel, Israel was created after the war, sometime like in 1948. Do you know why it was created after the war? Because the Israels were dispersed all over, and they wanted to contain them. And so they told the Israel, we've created something for you. Go back home. They wanted to contain them. And truth be told, I think it was for genocide. By the way, after the war, did you know there were concentration camps? After the German Nazi bullshit, there were concentration camps after the war in Israel. What lessons did we learn? After the war. Know your history. Palestinians and Israelis are family. They're not even cousins. They're just family. The only thing that separates them is a piece of land that was created by America and the United Kingdom. The question is why? All right, I can't. Okay, I do think they balance each other well too. I just feel like something's wrong, right? I just feel like something is not okay today, is what I think. That's what I'm saying. Because I'm like, what's different? Something's not right. Something feels off. And then I noticed that she got rid of the panels. I just want to know why she got rid of the panel. Does anybody know why she got rid of the panel? What happened? I like the panel. I like the one that talks like this from the UK. I like him. There's a lot of them. She had regulars on. I don't know what happened. Ryan goes, I don't like Sherelle's World. I'm doing this in Ryan's voice, by the way. I don't like Sherelle's World. Ever since the Braxtons threatened to sue her over her rumors, I did hear about that, of their sister Tracy's death. I did hear about that. She kept spreading rumors, and Tawanda got in her butt. I did hear about that. And she did take it down, and she said it's not worth the drama. She could not afford another lawsuit. They also used to use black women wrapped up in their hair because white women were fascinated by the black. They also used to make black women wrap up their hair because white women were fascinated by black women's hair. Interesting. Interesting. There's something very similar in New Orleans because the skin was lightening so much in New Orleans that at some point you couldn't tell black from white. So they made black ethnic groups wear scarves on their heads. And that would identify them as a black person. Very, very similar stuff. Because they couldn't. That's really good. I believe that. You know that I know why Karen is angry. Laugh out loud. African American females are educating themselves. Yeah. And standing in our power. Right. Most importantly, we are educating our children. Right. The shift. Right. That's why I said CRT doesn't bother me. You educate. That's why I'm on Ezra's ass. He doesn't know it, but I'm on Ezra's ass about his color. You will not grow up with some white version of your black skin. You will not. Now, I don't say that to him because he's just 9, and I don't know how he's going to bring it back to his teacher. But now that we're talking about it, you know, he was reading books to me, but now maybe I should be reading books to him on black books. What's a good black book I could read to Ezra right now? I'm from New Orleans. Laugh out loud. That's how I learned that. Because they were mixing so much in New Orleans, the black and the white, and the culture in New Orleans specifically was lightening up to the point where you could not tell they were black. Even Marie Laveau, isn't Marie Laveau very light skinned? Yeah, yeah. I don't like to call out the culture because that's a white name, by the way, Creole. I don't like that shit. Fuck you people, not you, 504. Well, fuck you people that want a label. But so you see what I mean? Like we got to give them a label because they're light skinned but not white. Hi, Dove. Hi, Mr. Hi, guys. Stop. Oh yeah, thank God for cell phones. Oh, whenever I'm bored, I will still go on YouTube and watch Angry Karens. It's so entertaining. Hi, big game chicks. Yeah, so if you don't label them Creole, then you put a scarf on your head, and that tells them no matter how light you are from black culture. Yes, yes. It was after World War II. Excuse me. The British created a false treaty promising land to the Jews, which belonged to the Palestinians. All white, the British stole the valuable parts. You know, all the fucked up countries, especially the Polynesian countries and any other country, was either fucked up by America or fucked up by the United Kingdom. I hate the United Kingdom. I hate them. Seriously. Just saying. Hate is a strong word, and I fucking said hate. Yeah, I said it. There's pictures of, are you in 504? There's pictures of my great-great-grandmother with her hair wrapped. Very typical. Even after slavery. She worked as a maid for years. You know, for years, because I grew up in white culture, right? I hated wrapped hair. I couldn't understand why I just couldn't go to bed, right? And, but this went on 4 years. And then when I became an adult, then I realized if I just got silk sheets and not silk sheets, silk pillowcases, then I can go to bed and not worry about my hair because it'll just slide off. Wow, that's a motherfucking lie. So now I gladly wear my bonnet wherever I go, and I take care of my black hair because the only thing that's going to take care of your black hair is tying it down. Now, this is our Ori. This is what gives us everything that God puts inside of us. So I feel like when I tie my crown down, particularly at night, I am taking care of myself spiritually. I'm not exposing anything to the elements in the middle of the night. The devil can't get in. Hi, guys. Hi. Stop and say hello, people, birds. So now I don't mind the bonnet. This bonnet I'm not crazy about. I use this bonnet for conditioning at night. So when I want to put more oils in my hair so it doesn't fuck up my pillows, this is a double lined bonnet. It has double line. I prefer just single because I like to breathe a little. But if I need to put more oils in my hair, because I put oils just on my scalp, but then after a while, your hair gets dry, so put extra oil. Go to sleep on it, wake up, you're nicely conditioned through the night. All right. Kenneth! Hello, Miss Tracy in chat. Yes. I'm in New Orleans, born and raised baby. Oh, I didn't know I had so many New Orleans people here, by the way. Lamar and I have to take a trip to New Orleans. We have to take a trip to New Orleans. Tracy, your hair is so long. So, sister, you know why it's long? I'll tell you. Because I have been using my own rosemary oil. Okay, I'm going to turn around. I don't know how long it is from the back, but I should do this just so I could see how long it is from the back. Oh. This is how long it is when I straighten out my tongue, my chin. All right. Yeah, it's long because I made a rosemary. I made a rosemary thing that I'm selling now. So you all are going to be my experiment. I'm selling it. And I'll let you know when it's on the shop. It will be on the shop probably tomorrow. The satin is excellent for our hair. Yes, but I thought having satin sheets would allow me not to tie my hair down. It turns out that shit don't work. Nope. We have to tie our hair down. I don't care. We gotta put a bonnet on. I don't care what Monique says. We gotta put a Let me tell you something. I almost brought my bonnet, but I couldn't find it on the plane trip. Yeah, you put your bonnet on. You going to sleep on the plane, aren't you? Or what you do? You put your bonnet on. Oh, argan oil is really good in my hair because my hair gets greasy fast. I'm going to give your oil a shot. Yes. No, it's grown a lot in the past few months. I know. I know. I've been using the rosemary oil in the last few months. I know. I'm my own experiment. And my edges. I was losing my edges as of recently because I have what's called soft bad hair. There's just a thing with my hair. So I've been using this gel to create baby hair. I can't create baby hair. When I do create baby hair, it does show, but when it dries, this thing breaks my hair off. So my edges started leaving me. So now I can't use this crap anymore unless I'm going out somewhere and I want to like push it back. I can't use that anymore. So whatever. So I had to grow back my edges, and that's what happened. I had to make the rosemary oil to grow back my edges before it became permanent. You know what I mean? And that's why you see my hair growing, because it has been like since May or June. Yeah, seriously. Oh, I want to try it. Okay, gel is drying. The cat, uh, the hair show with. I know, but this one is organic styling gel. Like you don't find this in the States. You will not find this. But it just doesn't work for my particular type of hair. All right, Kat, we're gonna have to talk about this on the show, okay? That's why we're doing a hair show, so we can have these conversations and still talk about everything else. Remember, Kat? There's not a story. This Kat did not know about my family, about my son. Kat knows everything. Same thing with her. So it's gonna be fun, and we're gonna talk about stuff like this: edge controls, moisture, da da da. I think rosemary oil will help circulate the blood in your head. Good circulation can help your hair grow. That's why my mom and grandma used to massage our scalps. Oh, remember when they massaged our scalps? And you didn't want them to stop because you'd be like, and then when they stop, you're like, go back, woman, go back. No, you didn't say that to your mama. Gel's still the same. You can make it at home. Well, why don't you make it, Katrina? Just make it. Have something prepared for when we start the show, girl. As long as there's no alcohol, it should be good. It has water, and water's never been a thing for, what's in water. I don't know. It's got a lot of stuff in it that I don't know. It's like water, sodium. Why do I need sodium in my hair? Salt of carboma. I got sodium and salt. Um, Tricholoamine. And then it says protein. What kind of protein? Sorbic acid, essence oil. What is essence oil? Propylparaben, methyl paraben. It sounds like it could smoke your hair out. I should find that very easily. Ugh, to be young. And fragrance. No alcohol, I don't think. There's no fragrance. Unless alcohol is labeled something. I don't know. I would love, love, love a hair show. I use mousse on my hair. It makes my curls pop. Mousse can be drying on my hair, but I do like mousse. I can make, yeah, I like mousse too. I used to use mousse a lot. It's a surfactant, sodium. Protein too much will break your hair off. Oh my God, not organic. Uh-oh, uh-oh. You're right. This is not organic. There's nothing organic in here. I bet the water's not even organic. All right, well, well, let's call it out this morning. Babasu oil will help you grow your edges back. Oh, I never heard of Babasu oil. Babasu. I never heard of that. Hmm. Oh, what is Babasu oil? Oh my God. Looks like it's a nut. Babasu oil is a clear, light vegetable oil extracted from the seeds of the Babasu palm, which grows in the Amazon region of South America. It's a non-drying oil used in food cleaners and skin products. This oil has properties similar to coconut oil and is used in much the same contents. Oh, wow. I was going to use coconut oil in my rosemary mixture, but I chose olive oil. I just felt olive oil was safer than coconut oil because it's about getting into your bloodstream. And I just wanted to make sure that if anybody has any cardiac, not cardiac issues, health issues that is associated with their heart, high blood pressure, that the coconut doesn't seep in and give you health issues. So I chose olive oil because it's cleaner when it gets in your system. Sorry. Oh, I don't know the Yucca app. Soul Sister. Soul Sister. I'm starting my micro laco in 2024. So excited. Now, do you have a head full of hair? Because the advice that I'm going to give you is micro is a lot of work to maintain. So I love micro. I think it would be a lot of work to maintain. So if you could find a happy medium between micro and non-micro, I think you might be happy. My cousin has micro, and I wonder how she maintains her micro. But let me tell you something. She's a lawyer, and she is hooked. She's a lawyer, and she's a Sagittarius. And if you don't know the two combinations, it is mandated that she is hooked at all times by her, not by any system. In any case, she's kept her micros looking hooked. So I wonder how she does it because I can't let my hair around here in the Caribbean, everybody lets their locks go at the roots, and I can't. But I think that's an American thing. So just know that it's a lot of work. So do you want a combination? It's a lot of work. But join the club. Hi, Harry. Good morning. Jojoba oil is my favorite to you. Makes my scalp feel fresh. I do know jojoba. Jamaican black castor oil is excellent. Yes. But just so you know, I've just decided not to add too much oils to it. I don't want to confuse the product. I don't have enough education to say, let me add this and let me add that. The only other thing I would add, because I've used it in the past and I should have gotten it yesterday, and I'm a little upset because I saw it, didn't pick it up, and I'm upset now. I would include almond oil and argan oil. Those are the only other two oils I would add. Because I'm basing it upon what I've done to my hair. Argan oil and almond oil. Thank you. Oh, thank you. You love olive oil? Thank you. Oh my God. I'm just doing this by spirit. I'm just experimenting on myself, Kat. But yeah, I use olive oil as the main component. And if I can use light olive oil, I'll use light olive oil. This time around, I brought olive oil from Sultan. I brought Mediterranean olive oil this time because I would think it would be better. Because over here we can get a mixture of olive oil. So hold on a second. I brought Mediterranean oil for the hair that I'm using on you guys. In my hair, I have Goya because I'm in Puerto Rican territory, basically. So Goya is big here. So for you guys, I brought 100% extra virgin olive oil from this company, but it's in Mediterranean company and premium quality. So it cost me a bundle because here in St. Croix, whatever you buy over there, double it here. So it says Sultan brand extra virgin olive oil has a rich aroma of olives and a delicious full body flavor. We source only the highest quality olives to bring you the finest olive oil. A key ingredient in the Mediterranean diet, olive oil is naturally cholesterol free. So I figure if everything starts in our Ori, starts from the top, whatever we do here is really important. And whatever you put in your hair will seep down into your skin. And I just want to make sure that what I'm giving out to you will not create any other health problems, which is the reason why I'm using olive oil over coconut oil. All right. Microlocks. Now I know microlocks. You're allergic to coconut oil? Well, there you go. That's why I'm not using it. It just true. It helped grow my baby's hair back and mine after postpartum shedding. Oh, I hate postpartum shedding. What did just to what just to oh basil oil. I'm gonna look into that. Will help grow your edges back. I'm gonna look into that. Coconut oil dries my hair out. Really? First of all, I don't think everybody is creating real coconut oil. Now, I brought this coconut oil because I was talking to Princess Aoife Shea, and she takes off her makeup. I thought she said with coconut oil, right? So I buy this stupid coconut oil, right? Not calling Aoife Shea stupid, but I buy this coconut oil. I use it on my face, something happens, right? So this particular product Maybe it's the fragrance because it says it only has, wait, it has cocoa nuciferia. There's something else in this because it affected my face. Just because because this doesn't say 100% coconut oil. It says for hair and skin, coconut oil. But the ingredients does not say 100% coconut oil. So if it doesn't say 100% coconut oil, what's in this shit? What is cocoa nuciferia? Is that the chemical name for coconut? I think we have to check basil oil. I'm going to keep that in mind. Cocoa. Nucifera. Cocos nucifera. Common name, coconut palm. It's a broadleaf evergreen. I mean, apparently this comes from the coconut plant, but it did not agree with my face, child. So apparently it comes from this particular tree, but I don't trust, something's not right in here. I feel like they added something else to it because it did not agree with my face. Unless maybe I too have an allergy, but I can drink coconut water, I can drink coconut milk. I don't know. Unless it's a certain type of coconut I can't have. I don't know. But I keep it, but I don't know why I keep it. I should just throw it out. All right, coconut oil will burn my skin off. That's what happened. I was putting it on and it was like burning not burning, not on fire, but it would make it rough. Jada, is that what happened? It would give my skin like this rough texture. Coconut oil has a lot of protein, which makes people break out. Got it. Got it. So it's just not a good facial thing for my face. Okay, I got it. I got it. I understand now. I was just using it to take off makeup rather than, it doesn't matter. I can't use coconut oil on my face. Now, this I use on my face every day. Every day I use cocoa butter, which is, I don't think it's the same thing as coconut. Cocoa butter is different. This is not coconut. Don't get confused. And did you use the 100% cocoa butter? Again, I'm just saying. Yeah, my skin was red and patchy. Okay, so we had the same experience. With I I can't. Okay. Are we done here? I even got this for my lips. All right, are we done here? I got a book to write, people. I got a book to write, and I got hair to make, hair oil to make. Oh, glycerin. That I could see. Where's the oil? That I could see. Yes, you were using this 100% cocoa butter because this is not coconut oil. This, you're allergic to this? I put this on every night. Okay, everything that we're doing here right now today, we are going to create a show. with the real hairdresser and Cat G, and we've talked about it. We're going to get this show started. We're going to have a place to commune and communicate and talk about it. It's the scientific name for coconut. No, it's not. No, this is made from cacao seed butter. This isn't. Wait, what is? No, this is made from a different plant. Aw, Cat G. Look how interested we are. Look how calm we got. We stopped talking about racism, black, white, Karen, not Karen, Palestinian, Israel. Look how more interested we became talking about hair and oils and all that. I like that. So there's a show coming for you, led by Cat G, and let's have some fun. And we're just going to talk like you do with your hairdresser. Who misses the hairdresser they used to talk to, that knew everything about you? Who misses that? We're going to recreate that. And all y'all going to be a part of that. So I love everything beauty. I know. So let's talk. I know. And at the same time, talk about like family stuff too, right? We don't have to talk worldly stuff because God knows that's what this show is for. Let's not mix the energies. We can definitely just talk like grandma in the kitchen, but this is going to be at the hairdresser, Discussions on self-love is imperative. Yes. Self-love, love of our hair, locking it up. Even Ezra came back without his locks. And I said to him, I was like, are you going to lock your hair up again? And he goes, yep. And he's not kidding. He goes, yep. And I asked him again. And he said, yeah, he's just waiting on his mom to do it. I was like, oh, okay. So you're going to lock your hair up again. Yay. All the kids here, their hair is a lock. It's not even a thing. Like, you don't even question it. Their hairs are just locked. Like, it's not, you don't notice it here, which is what I love. My hair hurts from taking so many notes about hair and care. Thank you so much. Bree, we got all types of textures. So what works for you doesn't work for me. I'm glad to have Jada to tell me that coconut oil did not agree. This shit does not agree with my face. But if I remember correctly, because I was copying Ifa Shea, coconut is good for her face. So it's just a matter of allergies, I guess. But I could drink coconut water. I could drink coconut milk. I just can't put it directly on my face, which is why I can't put it in your hair. Because I don't know who's going to be affected, and you're not coming after me. Natural ingredients here. I love getting my hair pressed and talking about my dating situation, right? How was that date? I fucked him. You fucked him? Well, what did you think I was going to do? I missed the confidant of a hairdresser. You just fucked him. It's been a while. Turn around. Well, I can't talk to you unless I look at you. I need to let you know I fucked him. You judging? Girl, I am not judging. You think I don't know you? This ain't the first random person you fucked. Oh. Okay. Oh, okay. Cat, we've had discussions about everything. Renee. I love it. I love when my people come out of the woodwork. Trinace was watching the whole time. She's like, I'm back here. I'm back. Oh, shit. You got me laughing out front. Cat's like, true story. True stories. We talk. Cat's known me for years. You guys know I've talked about Cat. I put her in my videos. You'll see what she's done to my hair. Nobody can grow my hair and think I have not told her everything. The fuck? She knows. And I've gotten lectures from her. You just act more man than man. I said, well, if they would just start acting more man than me being, we'd be fine. Turn around. Okay. Straighten. Or other times she's sewing in my wig. Sewing it in. How you want your hair today? Wash the damn wig. Let's just start there. Wash it. And then just wash my hair and rebraid it. It got so bad, I was seeing Kat once a week. Not because I needed my hair done. We talked. Period. About everything. And we share, right? It wasn't a one-sided thing. We shared. Oh, God. All right. Very accurate conversation. That's very accurate conversation in a hairdresser. And then when they started offering wine, they got sophisticated and they started offering wine in the hair salons. Do you want some wine? Mm-hmm. I like that, please. And you start tossing it back. Let that laugh. Once the laugh is out, you've lost me. What did you tell me the other day, Kat? You talk a lot when you're drinking. Mm-hmm. 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 Oh, it's good wine. It's good. Mm-hmm. 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 Oh, this is making me a little buzzed. Mm-hmm. I fucked his brains out. What? I had to. It don't take much. That's why I had to give up drinking. It don't take much. It was a no holds bar conversation. Sometimes it was a lecture, right? Because your hairdresser knows you so well that sometimes they have to be like, you ain't right. You were not right for that. And I'd be like, I wasn't? And it could be any conversation. God knows. It doesn't always have to be about men. It says, you were not right. Or maybe it could have been about my son. She knows everything about my son. It's like, yeah, well, you spoiled him. Like, she would tell me that I was wrong. I see why he turned out the way he turned out. You spoiled him. And sometimes she's doing my hair, just letting me know I'm wrong as fuck. Yep. That's when I get quiet. I'm like, I was wrong. Okay. And sometimes you just got to say, you're right. You're right. Yeah. We turned hairdressing, and that's why we never came home for hours. Did you ever realize that? Like going to the hairdresser. What time are you coming home? Don't clock me. Don't clock me. That hairdresser stays backed up. Like, we be blaming the hairdresser. She stayed backed up. I don't even want to go. You know damn well you can't wait to get out the house. You're just trying to tell your man to make you feel better. I don't even want to go. She'd be so backed up. Don't clock me. I don't know when I'll be back. I will tell you this. When I get back, I will be looking beautiful. And that I think you want. So I will see you in 6 hours because it takes that long. You got to eat. You got to order. Right? You know all her clients. Like, literally, you walk in, you're like, hey, how you doing? Did you sell a house recently? Because I remember the last time you were having trouble selling that. You know people's business in the... And let me tell you something. This was before reality show. You always got the nitty gritty of what was under that hair, white or black. You always knew. Before reality show. Now, it doesn't matter. But back in the day, you always knew who had extensions. You always knew who was wearing wigs. Yep. Black or white, you always knew. And when it was done, you'd be like, girl, that is pretty. Because your hairdresser works miracles. Cat works miracles. black and white. She did both. hmm She did both here. Okay. Hi, Sabrina. That wine was introduced, so we were a little focused on the wait, because we're waiting. I've been going to the same person for 20 years. Oh, you've gone off on me before. Like, oops, I went too far. See you next week, girl. I went off on you. This, I would go off on you. Like, oops, I went too far. You gotta remind me. Because thank God I got short-term memory. Let me tell you something. I cannot stay mad. I don't even have time to stay mad. I don't even know if I went off. But I would always come back the next week. Now that's my character. What? Friend for life. I don't give up on my friends. Friend for life. What? You mad? Okay. I'm mad? Okay. I'll see you next Saturday. I might have to come Friday. Y'all making me hot now. Oh my God. Too funny. We are funny. I don't even remember the times I went off on you, Katrina. Yes, the jewelry guy. Yes, the jewelry guy that would come into the nail salon. Oh my God, you paid bi-weekly. Oh my God, everyone is coming through selling at the nail salon. Socks, oxtails. Y'all don't understand black culture. Black culture is a whole mess. Y'all don't understand black culture. Oh my God. Stop. Just stop. Socks, jewelry, oxtails. I can't. I can't with my people. Oh my God. Oh, oh. Those were the memories. Those were the best memories, child. Meanwhile, you're a kid sitting there with your mama and you're like, the oxtail guy is here? What? And you look at them women get up. Come here. I'm under the dryer. Come here. What you got? Mm. Mm. You like this? Yeah, I like that. I like that too. Y'all don't remember. Music. Yes, we knew it all. I had a standing 6 a.m. Saturday appointment with dang near 6 other women. Everybody had the same damn appointment. I'm choking. Laugh my ass off because, bruh, where is the women who are selling the cakes or the cookies or whatever hell they be selling? Yes. Oh my God, those fish plates and mac and cheese. Oh my God. Black culture kills me. Because you be there for hours, you gotta eat. So they come in with their plates. I miss that. I miss that black culture. Monkey bread for sale. I don't know what monkey bread is, but I'm sure in your community it was monkey bread. She went off on me too, Tracy, about 4 years ago. Who did? Your hairdresser? My mom got these masks that she has on a wall from when she used to work in the shop. That must be nice. The bootleg man coming in with the last, oh my God, the movies. The movies. Oh my God. I hated that guy. I hated that guy. The movies. That guy pissed me off. Because you put the movie in your DVD, your DVR, and somebody's walking through the screen. I hated those movies. What you got for sale? What's the newest? What's the newest movie you got out? Let me see. Okay. And then he flips it. Oh no, I saw that one. I saw it. No, I got it from another. The guy down the street. I got it from him. If you knew how we grew up, these kids don't understand. They don't understand suffering. You put the damn movie in, and everybody's walking around. And the camera, they're literally using a camera like this. But they can't sit 3 hours long. No one thought of a tripod. Then they had to make a law to make it illegal to copyright movies. They had to make it into a law. Too funny. Y'all know our lives were so funny. Don't let the boosters pop the trunk. The trunk was loaded. The trunk was loaded. Especially when you get your hair braided in New Orleans, child. I got Dream Girls on bootleg, and the man was braided. That's what I'm talking about. Oh my God, yes, I hated him too. He would be talking loud, trying to impress people with his movies. Remember how arrogant they were? I got this. This movie right here. This is good. Like, dude, calm down. It's illegal. 2 movies. They didn't do math well, ever. 2 movies for 5, 4 movies for 10. They never did math well, but you go ahead and cheat them $1 and see if they didn't be like, all right, let's tame these conversations for the real show. But clearly, look how much fun we're going to have. Now, listen to me. This is going to be a radio show slash YouTube show. So with the radio show, you get what y'all are talking, you get to call in and be like, but it's not, the radio show is going to be off camera, but we're going to tape it just so we can get the balance of both worlds. Jada, I have my first designer bag from the booster in front of the hair store. Right. The ones that sold the designer bags for $5. Or the ones that got cute. This, I would sell this, but this one got to be sold for $25. It'd be like a Louis Vuitton. It'd be way cute. And remember the bag started getting more ghetto, right? And flamboyant and flashy. We created that by the bootleg bags. We created the flashiness. That's right. We did. You know what else we created? NFL wear. The girls in the hood always wore jerseys as dresses. We created that. The nails, black folks can't just have plain nails. That is unheard of. We created 3D flowers, diamonds. We created that. Now everybody does it. We created this is very nice, but it ain't popping. And them Asians had to figure out how to pop our nails. Because it's nice, it's beautiful, but this ain't ghetto enough. It ain't popping. When I say ghetto, I say it from a beautiful place. Because no one has the minds that we have. No one. And now everybody got the nails. We created that. Don't get jealous. Now I always go back to black and white. Don't get jealous, other cultures. We created nails. And what we put on it. We can't just have plain nails. It's unheard of. Give me some design. Remember, it started with 1 nail. But black folks can't just do 1 nail. That ain't cute enough. 10 nails. 10. Mm-hmm. Yep. My culture did that. Our swag is undeniable. We don't go out plain. So you want to laugh? You want to laugh because we do our nails? We do it fantastic. Go ahead and laugh. I don't care. Because I know next week you're going to have the same goddamn nails. Because when I talk, oh, you're going to notice my nails. I don't need a ring on my finger. You're going to notice these 10 fingers. True story. Shoot. Oh, the other thing, and I really want this, by the way, I saw it the other day, but it didn't have my name on it. It had the sign on it. What else did we create? For some reason, we all had to have necklaces with our name on it. Why? Why? Because it was a black thing. The why is not the why. The why is, did you get your jewelry with your name on it? Oh, because that's what we do. That's what we do. Bamboo earrings with my name on it. Had the Versace purses that Donatella hadn't seen or yet. They started coming to the hood and be like, wait, they like this? If they like this, we need to sell this. We upgraded Louis Vuitton and Versace. We did. The plain ass shit y'all selling out there. We ain't the one. All right. All right, guys. Yo, didn't we take work boots and turn them into design outfits? How? How? You can never talk to us about fashion, ever. We killed Tim's. We killed it. Work boots, and everybody had to have them. What? Oh, what? We ain't Uggs. We ain't doing Uggs. Uggs look like shit. Work boots? Right. That's what we do. Right. So sister go names, because you don't know me. See, Jada goes, my nails are stiletto shaped with chrome flowers right now. Thank you. Thank you. I get so jealous at the young girls at the hotel. Because them young girls, they got the nails. I just can't afford it. I'm like, this is the best I can do with nails. And I've decided that now that they know I'm going to a place that knows how to take my nails off, doesn't mess up my nails. So I've decided next week, the best I can do in terms of like ghetto, I can't do designs because it's just not my game, but I'm just going to put one in every color. That's an upgrade. All right, guys, look, talking about talking about hair kept us on a whole 45 minutes extra. So we're going to need that show. Cat G, where are you? We're going to need that show because it brings us peace. It brings us peace. All right. Talking about hair, beauty, lipstick, all that stuff. It brings us peace. Talking about our past, going with our mamas. So I'm excited. Oh, Cat G, I'm excited too. All right. Yes, yes. Soul Sister, yes. They Gucci and Louis Vuitton actually stole their designs, and Fendi did too, actually stole their designs from African culture. Reparations, bitch. I want my reparations. One last thing. I made my candles in the middle of the eclipse and it went on fire last night. So I would not suggest doing your candles in the middle of the eclipse. All right. I love you. I love you, Kat. Let's talk. Because when y'all hear the stories verbally, that's why it's going to be a radio show. And then we'll give you the number to the radio show so you can call in. But we're also going to YouTube it. So it's going to be fun. Yes, from African tribe cloth. Yes, I understood you. Aw, look at Kat. Guys, get ready. The show's coming. Get ready. Yes, yes, soul sister. Yes, yes. All right. I love you guys. I am available all day today. 213-458-7408. Contact me if you need a reading. I think I have 2 makeup readings today. But other than that, I am wide open. Great show. I enjoyed it. I think you only enjoyed it once we got over the hump of talking about hair and nails and stuff like that. So that was the fun part. And so it ended on a really good note. Love you guys. Love you, soul sister. Take it easy. Bye. Cue the music.
Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live.